Dwayne, good to be back in camp.
Yeah, great to be back. Really happy to be in the ODI side against Bangladesh. I think there's going to be some good cricket played over the next week or so.
Talk to us a little bit about Bangladesh and your observations of them as a team.
Well, Bangladesh is always a dangerous team. They've got really good players in their side, so we would like to obviously start off very well against them at Supersport Park on Friday, not taking them for granted at all. And we really just want to compete as hard as we can and make sure that our standards are where we want them to be. And that's what we're going to try and do, make sure that we bring the intensity, bring the fire, and yeah, hopefully we can get the result.
How has preparation been going with the team so far?
So far, preparation has been going quite well. The guys had a nice optional day yesterday. Today is a bit more tough. We've got our competition day today, so obviously challenging each other in the nets. That always brings the best out of us. So yeah, today is where we set the tone. So today is very important for our preparation leading into the ODI series.
Tell us about that switch from like a low intensity practice to high intensity. And when you say competition day, what's the mindset? What's the plan and what's the idea behind that?
So basically it's bowler versus batter. You're obviously trying to get them out. They're trying to hit you for as many as they can in an over. So we try and compete in that way, try and replicate as much as we can in terms of match situations. Yesterday was a bit more low-key. First of all, the guys coming from New Zealand, obviously a few of those guys played a bit of cricket in the one-day series back home in the domestic stuff, but not many. So just getting back into it, saying hi to everyone, working on whatever you feel will be the options or the right options in these conditions, because obviously every ground differs. So we would like to prepare an optional day to whatever we think is the right way to do it.
And for yourself as an all-rounder, how then do you prepare for competition day?
So competition day, basically I see it as a mini game before the game. Make sure that all my intensities are where they need to be. If they're not there, I ask myself why and what are the things that I can improve before match day. Obviously it'll be easy to come into a net session, just give your 75% so you're saving energy. But what's nice about the environment currently is we have those optional days where you can pick what you want to do, save your energy there, but competition day is full match awareness, full match intensity, and we're trying to replicate it as much as possible. Obviously it's not always possible, but we try and do that, especially from the Proteas, and it's one of the biggest things that we're trying to work with.
And just looking ahead to match one, talk to us about these conditions. They're looking a little bit bleak for the last couple of days.
Yeah, unfortunately it has been raining, but luckily we've got some good practice sessions in, so we are on our competition day today and it looks like it might start raining anytime. Hopefully it holds off so that we can get that preparation in. Hopefully Friday night it just stays away and we can get a good competitive match in. Obviously it's never nice playing a rain-reduced game.
And your expectations of how conditions will play out?
Well, I think there will be some juice in the wicket because of all the rain and all the weather about. So I think that first 10 overs on each bowling side will be very important. And obviously if the batters take care of that first 10 overs, it's going to be a very important part of the game. So if we can take care of that batting wise, and if we can strike when we bowl, it'll make our jobs much easier going into the later part of the game.
There's been quite a lot of talk about the team throwing the first punch, starting series really well. How have those conversations been going within the camp?
Yeah, definitely. That's one of our main focus points, especially when we're leading into a series, the first match. We don't want to start from behind. We really believe that normally we are quite resilient as South Africans, but we don't want to necessarily always count on that. We want to throw that first punch and make sure that teams know that the first game will probably be the hardest of the series for them. If they want to come out, we want to come out harder and make sure that we compete as much as we can, make sure that we can start that series 1-0.
And finally, the bowling unit, how's everybody gelling together and how's everybody looking, considering that you've got quite a lot of guys coming in from different teams in the domestic setup?
Yeah, look, what's nice about playing cricket this time of the season, most guys have got some overs under their belt, they know what their games are all about, so the guys look really well prepared. Super excited to see what the bowling unit has in store for us going into this next week or so. I think the guys are hungry, and obviously playing for your country is a massive honour, and we want to make sure the fans are proud with whatever we put on the field.